Buddy, what's up? Welcome back, and it's wonderful to see you again. We got the www into our www.twitch. Yeah, I know, stupid joke. Anyways, we are going to be going back and playing Xenosaga again, so we're gonna just continue on where we left off. And we're gonna have some fun with an old school classic. The screen always messes me up and makes me think it froze. Every time.
What a mess. Whoever it was, they sure went all out. You think there's anything left out there? Hey, Tony. How long before the Federation gets here?
Well, let's see. The last SOS went out a half an hour ago, so... We've probably got at least 3 hours, right? No sign of any nearby ships either, right, Hammer?
Yep. We're the only ship within a 5,000 light-year radius.
All right. That should be enough. Let's grab anything that looks salvageable.
You know, Captain, I realize the deadline for paying back Master Guinan is right around the corner, but don't you think this is a little risky? If the feds find us out, we'd be lucky to get 10 years.
That's if they find out. You know the feds aren't gonna patrol all the way out here in the middle of nowhere.
Well, I just don't like the idea of feeding off the dead. I mean, what are we? Space jackals? Vultures? Hyenas?
You moron. What kind of metaphor is that? Don't be comparing us to extinct animals. You'll jinx us. We're recyclers, damn it. Environmentally friendly space recyclers.
Master Guinan told us to stay away from any side jobs, remember? He said it hurts the Foundation's image. I don't know. Oh ho! We got a wrecked ship here, 3 o'clock. Looks like a Ganymede class.
Nice work there, Tony. Good thing we were tapping the UMN emergency channel. Come on, pull in close, hurry.
Yep, we're vultures.
What was that?
Spectrum matches up perfectly. It's a geocrystal.
All right, not bad. Let's start with that one.
It's Cosmos.
That's not a geocrystal, you idiot! It's a corpse!
Well, what'd you expect? This is a battlefield. It's no big deal. Don't bother wasting fuel. Just keep going and let it bounce off.
You're kidding, right? My dead grandma told me to be respectful of the dead. Sorry, but I don't want any bad karma. You do it, Captain.
You moron.
Smart,
What?
though.
Is that your grandfather out there? Don't be ridiculous. Just shut up and keep moving.
Man, not again. Captain, this is so typical of you, making us do all the dirty work.
You moron! What the hell are you doing? I said bounce it off!
Well, don't look at me. It got stuck on its own. It's not my fault.
Whatever, just get rid of it.
Hey, it's a girl. She might be cute, you know?
Yeah, that's sick.
Sicko. Who the hell cares how she looks? She's dead.
Exactly. Besides, she's facing the other way. It's a shame we can't meet face to face.
Ah!
Please open your communications line. I need to speak with you.
I mean, that would
2020.
freak me the fuck out in real life.
Ah! A talking corpse!
You moron! Open your eyes! That ain't no corpse!
This ain't happening. This ain't happening.
It's a Realian, or a cyborg, something like that.
But I've never heard of a Realian that can operate out in space.
Well, it's probably a military robot or something. Just open the channel.
Or something is right.
I'm Captain Matthews of the tramp freighter Elsa. We received your SOS signal earlier. happened to be within range of our navigational path, so we rushed here to your rescue.
Huh? Rescue? Oh!
So, is there anything we can do to assist you?
What do you mean, rescue? What about our side job?
Relax, you moron. We're gonna grab what we can while taking care of this little rescue. With this mess, I bet there's no one left alive anyway.
I will make this brief. I request that you gate jump to 2nd Militia immediately.
Say what? Oh, yeah. Keep dreaming, sweetheart. We can't leave yet. We still got work to do. And besides, 2nd Militia? Have you any idea how much it would cost to travel that far?
There is no need for concern. We will cover all UMN gate fees incurred.
You expect us to believe that? Even if that were true, we've got other business to attend to right now. We don't have that kind of time.
My time is limited as well. Failure to comply will result in the destruction of this window.
That's harsh.
Go ahead, give it a try. The Elsa's forward window can withstand direct hits from debris as big as 6 millimeters. A punch from a girlie like you wouldn't even dent.
Crack.
One more strike and this window will shatter. It appears that none of you are wearing spacesuits. Keep in mind that I am making this proposal with goodwill. I could just as easily toss you out into space and take over the ship.
That's harsh.
Okay. We'll do it. Don't be so rash.
Had you accommodated me from the outset, we would have saved 1 minute 45 seconds. I am coming on board now. Please open the cargo bay.
Yeah, right.
One more thing.
What?
Do not accelerate in an attempt to knock me off. If you do so, I will destroy the engine and the entire ship with it.
She's got us, Red.
Shut up.
I didn't realize that her little pod had some type of accelerator on there. For her to be able to call it like that in space.
Huh? Hey, Captain. I've got someone on the open channel.
Who could it be? Survivors?
Oh. Hold on. I'll put it on the speakers.
Hello? Is anybody out there?
Now that's holding on for dear life.
Hello? Anyone? If anyone is scanning this channel, please help! Come on, Chief, you give it a try.
Don't worry. A rescue ship will come for us eventually.
She's way too calm.
I'm more concerned about Cosmos. Now, where could she be?
How would I know?
They would only have
Besides,
some
we're
limited
not out of the woods
oxygen.
yet. I mean, the Gnosis might still be around.
I'm not worried about that right now. We have to retrieve Cosmos.
Forget about Cosmos. What about us? If I knew this was gonna happen, I wouldn't have let everyone else go first. Maybe they're still around. You think?
I can't believe you. Alan, how can you be so insensitive after all that's happened?
What do you mean?
She's being a little
Of course
too
I'm traumatized.
sensitive to this.
Chief, that was really uncalled for. Do you think that I'm an emotionless android? For you to even think that is the most traumatizing thing of all.
No, I never said anything like that.
You just did! You think I'm an android, don't you?
What the hell? Huh? Hey!
Shion,
Cosmos? Cosmos, is that you? Where are you right now?
I am on board a civilian ship passing through the area. Please remain at your current locale. A Federation rescue vessel should arrive soon.
Remain here? Cosmos, just what are you up to?
I am commandeering this ship to go to 2nd Miltia. These are my orders from headquarters.
You're going wait! Wait a second! What about us?
Unfortunately, you were not mentioned in my orders. Therefore, this mission takes priority.
Oh, I see. What, you expect us to sit here and wait for the cavalry?
That is the logical conclusion.
Wait a second! What guarantee do we have that the Federation will dispatch a rescue? What if no one comes? The two of us will starve to death inside this pod. You can't do this!
And oxygen.
Actually, suffocation would come first.
See?
Your air supply will be depleted in 46 hours.
Oh, in that case, suffocation?
That is correct. But there is a 96% probability that a rescue vessel will arrive within 15 hours. Your chances of survival are high, but this is not a certainty.
But...
There's no way I'm going to allow this. You cannot act on your own, Cosmos. Bring us on board immediately.
There is no time for this. I am signing off. Shion, Alan, please take care.
Now just wait 1 second, Cosmos. You better bring us on board, or I'll open the hatch. You hear me?
What? What are you doing, Chief? Please, don't do anything crazy.
Be quiet, Alan. Listen to me, Cosmos. You know what'll happen if I turn this lever, right? Doesn't this go against your directive? After all, you're supposed to bring us back alive. Am I right?
You are delaying me from my mission. I suggest you do as you please.
Cosmos! You don't believe I'll do it, do you? I'm serious, you know.
Ah! She's really gonna do it!
Why not help her?
There we go.
Sounds like she means it.
Hey, Chaos, you're up.
With
I
all
love that
this
name,
racket,
Chaos.
Who could sleep? So, is that okay with you? Well, it looks like she doesn't have any objections. So it's all up to you, Captain. What do you say? Think we ought to rescue them?
Well, if you say so, sure, I don't mind.
Tony?
You know, how much air did the guy sitting on the pod have left? And do they know inside that he was there? Is a good question.
Excuse us.
I'm Captain Matthews.
My name is Shion Uzuki, and I'm from Vector Industries' 1st R&D Division. And this is my coworker, Alan Ridgely, who also works in the same division. We do apologize for all the trouble our errant Cosmos may have caused you. Come on, Alan. Show them your gratitude.
Right. Thank heavens you were around to rescue us. We almost became space dust out there because of my stubborn boss here. Ah!
You ought to save your thanks for Chaos over
How
there.
rude.
We were just gonna leave you and fly on out of here.
Oh, I see. Thank you, Chaos.
No, don't mention it. After all, we all need a little help sometimes.
Yeah. He often saves our hides too. So, we can't turn him down when he asks for a favor.
I see. That reminds me. Hey, Cosmos. And just what do you think you're doing?
She treats
You
Cosmos
left
like
us
she's her
and
mom.
then tried to go to second mill ship by yourself. Maybe your OS is malfunctioning or something.
Yes, that is possible.
By the way, what were the orders from HQ?
Captain Matthews, may I use the maintenance lab next to the hangar?
Just a second, Cosmos.
Yeah, sure. What for?
Cosmos?
Due to the limitations of the test juice condenser, my energy reserves are almost depleted. I wish to receive a co-generator bypass in order to replenish them.
Hey! What is wrong with you? Answer me, Cosmos!
So, you'll cover the bill, right?
Yes.
Cosmo!
Xian,
Yes?
my sensors appear to be malfunctioning. Please adjust them before we disembark at our destination.
Just
Why should
skipping
I?
over.
Please, Xian. This is part of your job, is it not?
I guess it'd be a security clearance type thing.
I'm terribly sorry. The girl is just so stubborn. I do apologize for all the trouble she's causing.
It's all right, I'm actually enjoying it. This ship's much livelier with more crew members.
You got that right. We can always use some more women around here. How about it? Once we arrive, how about you and I get a suite and settle in with a nice bottle of wine?
What? Hey!
Sure.
All right, that's enough, Tony. Never mind her, at least she's a real girl. The other one's not even human, she's battle weaponry.
That sounds so
Think so,
horrible.
huh? She appears to be just like any other human to me.
Captain, any chance of stopping at Sinir?
That's en route on the column. 3 or so days from Italia. If that's your destination, sure, I can do that.
I see. And the fee?
Today just ain't my day, and getting greedy now won't do me any good. I'll just put it on the tab.
I appreciate it.
Ah, don't mention it. You're a Marine. Let's just chalk it up to my bit of charity for the Corps.
Oh, come on.
No!
Gnosis!
I knew it! A couple of them are still lurking around.
Ah! It's coming in!
Son of a bitch!
You forgot, you need Cosmos for that.
Chaos!
I know.
Chaos!
It's okay.
Interesting.
The Gnosis!
What did he just do?
Well, that's what I meant when I said he looks out for us.
Looks out for you? How did he just do that? I've never heard of a human that can defeat Gnosis.
There are those who draw well, and those who run fast. Hammer's navigational skills are top-notch, and his knowledge of the net is vast. Tony's helmsmanship skills are unrivaled. No one even comes close. Or so he claims. The captain? Well, No one holds a greater amount of debt than the captain.
Ah, yes. Hey, wait a second.
I believe everyone has at least one skill that they excel in over all others. It's something that defines who they are. Shion, what is it that defines you?
Huh? Me? Well,
It's the same for me. It's just something I can do.
Yep, that's all there is to it.
I
Way
see.
too accepting of that
Right.
answer.
I think I get it.
I would.
Sort of makes sense when you put it that way.
I'd be bothered by that.
Yep, that's how it is.
That's all that... What the... How can you be convinced by that? That was a gnosis, Chief. A gnosis!
Alan's got a point.
Well, Captain, we better head for our destination before she throws us off the ship. The girl seems to be a stickler for schedules and all.
Man, oh man. So much for my grandiose plans. After this job, I was supposed to pay off my debts, then head to Keltia to see the Seraphim sisters live in concert.
Bah, you owe Master Guinan too much. You'll never pay it all off. And man, the Seraphim sisters again? You're really hot for them, aren't you?
Captain, you don't actually have to go all the way out to Keltia. Why don't you just connect to the UMN and watch it later?
You
Not the same.
moron. Getting a visual feed is nothing compared to immersing yourself in the real thing. There's a world of difference between the two.
I
It's
agree with
all
that.
about reality.
Who are you kidding? It's all the same. Your brain can't tell the difference.
Why, you... Hurry up and take us out of here.
All right, roger that.
Well then, I'll take Shion and the others to their rooms.
That's very kind of you.
All right, you do that. Damn. Today's been one hell of a day.
Master Wilhelm, I have a report from Cosmos. Shion Uzuki and Alan Ridgely have both joined up with Cosmos.
I see.
This is fortunate, especially since there's an unidentified ship closing in on the battlefield.
And if the ship were to threaten the girl, Cosmos would protect her. Is that not right?
Yes, that would be the prime directive.
Either way, it was a wise decision to pull back Cosmos. There's no need for us to continue serving them or the Federation any longer. Besides, the data for the Rhine Maiden is now complete. All phenomena are moving forward as specified by this compass of order. As for the rest, gather the necessary factors and wait for the other one to awaken.
Sounds like there's another thing like Cosmos. I absolutely want to save. That was 20 minutes worth of cutscenes. What in the world? And it's gone. A whole planet.
What's 1.5 billion people to us?
You're a
They're
lot.
innocents. Surely they deserve more respect.
Respect? For what? Save your philanthropy for someone that cares. The experiment may have been a failure, but I've taken steps to recover the emulator. If the need arises, I'm not against using the original either. All we have to do is repeat the process until we get results. Is this all too much for your conscience to bear, Pellegrini? In that case, feel free to reveal everything and wait for your death sentence.
What about you?
Me, tried in a court of ignoble commoners? Don't make me laugh. We are the ones who determine life or death. But wait. Pellegrini, are you telling me that you've forgotten everything we've been striving for these past 14 years?
Commander Margulis.
What?
A message from Lieutenant Commander Vanderkamp.
Hey King, appreciate the follow. Thank you for that.
The unit is decimated. The Zohar emulator unsecured.
Where's the Zohar now?
How you doing today?
Unknown, possibly seized by the Gnosis.
I see. Notify the 474th Spec Ops Fleet. We may need to implement Plan 31. Have them stand by in the specified coordinates for further orders.
Yes, sir.
For those of you just tuning in, we're playing an old game called Xenosaga Episode 1, which came out on the PS2 originally. We're kind of cutting cutscenes right now. I've spent the last 25 minutes in cutscenes.
So, what can you tell us about this man?
He was a Special Forces agent with the Federation Police, a counter-terrorism specialist. Of course, that was over 100
KDT Love.
years ago.
Appreciate it.
Now he's a cyborg working freelance missions.
A cyborg? How anachronistic.
He's a relic from the days when they reanimated the dead. They didn't have disposable realians.
It's going pretty well. Just trying to get a little bit of stream time in before I go into work tonight. How about you? How's your day been?
Rumor has it, he deliberately seeks out missions with low odds of success.
Is he insane, or just fascinated with death?
Well, he's been given a clean bill of mental health. It doesn't look like he does it for the killing.
Humph. Advances in science have placed thousands of drugs on our shelves. And yet, we still let psychiatrists wield their influence over us. They use these assessments to validate their existence. I don't believe them one bit.
Well, he's got an extremely high success rate. I think he'll be fine.
Sir, he's here.
Show him in. That'll be all.
Yes, sir.
Ziggurat 8, isn't it?
Hey, Casbasco.
On your death in TC-4667,
Appreciate
you donated
the chat, the views. Thank you. Go KDT.
That's correct.
Love the server. You guys are fantastic.
Have you heard about the mission?
How are you doing today?
Recently, we received information that a certain armed group has shown signs of resurgence. This same group was responsible for the events that took place 14 years ago.
The UTIC
I
organization?
appreciate that, King, but you got to take care of yourself too, man. If you haven't already, try putting like the screen filter on to change it from like some blue hues to some like orangish hues. It's a little bit easier on the eyes.
Was originally a shrine for some long-lost ancient
It's something I usually do when I start getting a headache.
Abandoned and remained uninhabited for centuries.
So, you want me to infiltrate and collect information?
Helps a little bit.
If that was all we needed, we would have left it to our intelligence agency.
Actually, to put it simply, we need you to rescue someone and return her to her rightful place. And technically, she's not human.
Just tell me what I need to know.
This whole scene's just kind of giving me Jedi Council vibes right now.
A child? Is she a civilian?
She's a
the way they have the seats set up.
Realian. You've heard of them?
The 100 series observational Realians, built specifically to combat the Gnosis. I've heard rumors of them. But I didn't know they were disguised as children.
Hey, Casbasco, I appreciate the support.
Is this the first time you've seen the real thing?
Yes.
But yeah, like I said before, take care of yourself too. So make sure you're getting lots of rest.
This is a prototype. It will serve as the model for all future 100 series observational units.
So, what you're telling me is that securing this little girl takes priority over all else, right?
It helps that you're a quick study.
So, will you take the mission?
A cyborg has no rights. I cannot refuse your
So if you guys aren't really too familiar with the game, so far, what it's established is the character you're playing as. It's just a scientist working on some experimental technology,
make one request.
which activated when you got attacked by a bunch of aliens. And these aliens are unique, as in they require specific technology for them to even damage. So even though there's like Marines on the ships with guns, the guns do nothing until the technology is activated.
What an odd request. These days, Realians are clamoring for human rights.
You just woke up from a NyQuil coma? Oh man, those
All right, we'll make the arrangements.
those are always a little groggy to get out of.
You can get the specifics from her, Dr. Yuri Mizrahi, later.
But I definitely do the same when we're getting sick. Something that I tell my family is you can't be sick if you're asleep. Tea does help. Definitely tea does help.
He didn't die in the line of duty. It says here he committed suicide. One shot in the head from his beloved pistol.
Did you say suicide? Can we entrust the 100 series to that man? What if his self-destructive tendencies arise?
Not to worry. He's been equipped with a safety mechanism which prevents him from hurting himself or abandoning his mission.
So this is a PS2 game, but I am playing it through an emulator on PC.
He was brought back to life against his will. Once he replaces the rest of his brain with synthetics, he'll be a complete...
Yeah, I used to own it a long time ago, except some people in my family were very against video games and had a habit of getting rid of a lot of my stuff. So I've been trying to find a physical copy of the game, just for that nostalgia. But the only ones I've found the only physical copies I've found so far are like $80 each, and I can't justify that yet.
Is the food here unsatisfactory? Even Realians require nourishment, you know. Are the Federation's 100 series Realians so ill-mannered that
It's
they don't
produced
even
by
reply to
Namco.
simple questions?
I don't like that name.
Well, my goodness, pardon me. And what would you like to be called, Miss 100 series Realian?
Monolith Soft was the one that actually developed it for them,
Strangers to be calling me by my
and
name.
Namco were the ones that published it.
Where are you planning on taking me?
That, I'm afraid, is not for you to know.
What will happen to me?
Hey, appreciate the
going to
follow.
help
Thank
us
you very
out.
much.
Machines like you exist to be used. What happens to you after that, God only knows. Assuming you people even have a god, that is.
All I can really do is seek out and find the Gnosis. I can't help you with anything.
That may be true. But this part of you is a little different. We'd like to have a word with the man you have hidden inside of you. In any case, you'd best be keeping yourself alive as long as possible.
Yeah, I agree. Being against video games is wild, but I never understood that one. We used to have a classic Nintendo that, you know, my dad kind of gave to me and whatnot, except it was my mother that didn't like it, and I'm gonna leave it at that one.
Mommy, I want to go home to the lab.
Oh, I see him. Sneaky, sneaky. A little bit, kinda, yeah. Oh, so I get to walk around as him. Let's hit this save point real quick, though. Hey there. Appreciate the raid. Thank you for that. For those joining, we're playing a game called Xenosaga from the PS2. Kind of a space JRPG. It kind of is. Like, I think that's a good way to explain it. A mash between Mass Effect, Star Wars, and Final Fantasy. It's got a little bit of elements from all of them. See if we can figure out where to go. Okay, found some items. I don't want to run into the people. Found the robots. It's turn-based combat. Considering we're finally getting to run around and we've had over 30 minutes worth of cutscenes, I think we'll hopefully get to some combat soon too. But it is turn-based and it does like the whole weakness system too. Goes from a spaceport to like a medieval cathedral. Okay. And there goes the stealth.
Damn it, a malfunction. I see. So that 100 series Realian is encoded with extensive amounts of research data, left behind by the founder of UTIC?
Yes. It's data that could affect the entire
I've
fate
never heard of it, Galaxy of Pen and Paper.
What is the founder's involvement?
The founder of UTIC was the same man who advocated the creation
let me look that up real quick.
The 100 series observational unit, Joachim Mizrahi. A madman who lost his humanity by immersing himself in science. You look as if you have something to say. Yes, you guessed correctly. He is my ex-husband. Do you want to know what it was like being married to a murderer?
The look of it looks pretty fun. Hey, Batgirl, I'm doing pretty good. Just getting a little bit of stream time in before I go into work tonight. How are you doing today?
Trying to get its hands on that data.
What's up, Fly Triple J?
I'm afraid we don't have
the
much time
KDT
to
love.
spare.
Appreciate you guys. You've been fantastic.
Understood. I'll be leaving tomorrow at 0600 hours.
Our hopes rest on you.
There's one
Yeah, I'll
thing
definitely
I'd
have to
like
take a look of it.
clarify.
Galaxy of Pen and Paper. I'll take a look at that sometime.
Yes.
My instructions are to take the Realian to the Milshan star system.
Good
Yet
to hear,
she's
Batgirl. What are you
registered
up to
with the
today?
government as your daughter. Why is it that you don't want me to bring her back here?
We're currently carrying out an operation based in the area between Milsha and Micdom. An operation vital to the human race. That's why I'm sending her there. That's all I can say right now. Besides, this way, I won't have to see her either.
They're setting up a lot of different little story points in this game so far.
Yuri, Mizrahi, what a strange woman.
Oh yeah, work right now? Yeah, it always is difficult to try and figure out what to stream. I sat there staring, thinking of like 5 different games that I could have played before sitting down and coming back to this one. Kinda glad I did though.
Freeze!
Do not hesitate if you wish to live.
So I kinda initiated the combat intentionally, just so that way you guys could get a chance to see it. You pick your days in advance. I try. The only things that I have picked out days in advance is when me and some of my friends, we all stream Call of Duty together on Sundays and Mondays. We work through DMZ.
Let's go.
So something that you guys can see rotating on the screen down on the right next to the little portraits, those are little buffs that can happen per turn, and like sometimes you get a boost to crit, sometimes it doesn't nothing, sometimes I think you get a boost like money or your special gauge. So those are little extra things they've added into combat.
Let's go.
That's not a bad idea, Cass. I might have to start doing something similar, because I get indecisive with the two, especially considering the amount of games that I have in the Steam library. Thank you, Humble Bundle, for that. Hey, Pharaoh. Appreciate the follow and the views. Let's go, KDT. Again, you guys are awesome. How you doing today? Okay, so they go through a simple little pattern. But let's be stealth time. Okay, made it through the first part. Fantasy Friday out. Okay. I like Fantasy Friday. That always sounds good. Dragon's Dogma, Kingdoms of Avular. Okay. Those are some good games. Well, Pharaoh, I do appreciate it. What did we find? More revives. Definitely needed.
Who goes there?
Ah! I tried to outrun him.
Do not hesitate if you wish to live.
It's giving you an Ocarina of Time vibes. These guys hit hard. You know what? That's a fair point. It kind of feels that way too, because it went from very space themed to suddenly we're in a medieval light castle. Yeah. Let's see if I have something that heals a little bit more, because at that rate I'm gonna die. And not the button I wanted to hit, so I'm definitely going to die. Crap. So I kind of screwed myself on that one. I'm using an Xbox controller for a PlayStation game, so the buttons mess me up. That's true. This is why we saved where we did. Think cutscenes are skippable. Pretty sure they are. I'm gonna hate it if they're not. There we go. That's thankfully good. Ah, crap. Okay, so one was inevitable no matter what for me.
React quickly.
Let's go!
I think physical attacks are stronger for them.
Let's go!
You know, I know KDT was a great community, but like seeing you guys actually chat in action, like it really does help reaffirm you guys are all about community, and that's really something awesome to see. It really is.
I'm sorry. Perhaps interference still lingers within me.
We're gonna heal in between fights this time.
Who goes there?
They're fast, they'll eventually catch up.
What a true battle is like.
But this is why we healed ahead of time. And they definitely like their mustard gas in this game. Or at least these enemies do.
Don't take it too hard. You didn't stand a chance.
Hey, Clarky. Appreciate the KDT love. Alright, let's see how well I can sneak through this next part. Oh, that was close. I thought he was going to see me for sure. I see it now. There's a spot back here. What's up, Godra? I don't know what sleep is, and you know this. You should be at work.
Who goes there?
I'm just gonna force the fight.
I will show you what a true battle is like.
Every time, guaranteed at least one of them.
Let's go.
Max gas, you can sleep when you're dead.
I'm sorry.
My job works overnight, so my sleep schedule's always messed up anyways, so my sleep is kind of very erratic.
I'm sorry.
Oh, hopefully this kills him. Oh. Double KO. Oh, that hurt. That hurt. It's one of those moments where you just kind of hope you'd have enough to finish that combat. Yeah, that was painful. But this is what the grind is all about. You just keep trying and trying until you get better. Then it's going to be Nerdy Vixen. Appreciate the follow. Appreciate the chat. A lot of close calls here. Alright, first step, easy. No contest. Except for that.
Watch the enemy closely and react quickly.
We're gonna try something new. Different strat. Let's see what happens if we buff our defense at the start of combat. Significant difference on all hits. They were doing like 20 something per hit. Now it's only 4 or 5. Except for that. But that's not necessarily physical damage.
Let's go!
It's going pretty good so far. How about you? Just getting back into the groove of things.
Sorry.
That poison did how much? Shoot, no wonder.
Don't take it too hard. You didn't stand.
Chilling and supporting. I feel that. I appreciate it too. Thank you. Alright, now we know that that buff does make a huge difference in battle. But that poison. That poison definitely be messing me up. And revives are pretty useless when there's only one person in the party.
Who goes there?
How the hell did he see me? But we found a chest and a door. Yeah, working on it, but yeah, it's definitely hasn't been easy. So whenever I get the chance to, I like to spend time in other people's streams, chatting and lurking, help out. Okay, let's watch a little bit longer on this one, because this is where we messed up last time. Okay, there we go. Little surprised that this other one didn't see me, but hey, I'll take it. Yo, networking is key. Like that's key for a lot of things too, but definitely here with streaming. And being in this server with KDT and you guys has been like the most support that I've ever seen. So like I'm really glad I had a chance to join the community. Let's look around, see if we can find a distraction. I think we found our distraction. Nothing like good old distraction.
That's odd. B block hasn't checked in
That's
yet.
a good idea, and I'll have to.
I'll go check up
I'll
on them.
definitely have
You
to
two,
try it
stay right
sometime.
there. Yes, sir.
It doesn't seem like it here, but I usually have some difficulty jumping into voice chats like that. I've been using streaming as a way to kind of
Shut
like
up and sit down.
get past that, get out of that comfort zone of mine and whatnot. It's definitely been helping, but I'm definitely gonna have to drop into the voice chat
That must
sometimes.
be where she is.
Watch the enemy closely and react quickly.
I've also been using TikTok in the same kind of manner, just trying to get myself used to the camera, so I'm doing at least one video every single day to kind of like, again, break that comfort.
Let's go!
It did some mad damage, but that's a perfect example of like crit up and things like that. But it applies for the enemies too.
The first rule of survival is to only think about oneself.
That's actually really cool to know. You know, it's good to see and hear of other people that are going through the same thing, kind of learning to get past it too. That's actually really awesome.
Who are you?
The contact subcommittee sent me here to rescue you.
The contact subcommittee? Mommy?
I don't know if it's
Stand
been
away from the door.
bugging
I'm
you
going to
guys
break
too,
it in.
but there's a lot of voices in this game where the voice actors sound very familiar to ones that I currently know or have known in the past. So
I guess
it's
looks
something
can
I've been
be
meaning to look up just to kind of see who's who and who did what.
Key held somewhere in this
'Cause
lock.
a lot of these voices sound very familiar.
Find it.
All right. I'll be right back.
Murph, appreciate the follow. Definitely have to buy more medkits next opportunity I get. Need the master key. We're gonna.
Do not hesitate if you wish to live.
Okay, so we got the battlefield effect on these three.
Ready?
Ox love the Maddox, appreciate it. Showing that KDT love, feeling it. He keeps doing mustard bombs, he's gotta go. least I didn't get stuck with poison this time. However, the robots do, mostly the ether attacks.
Let's go.
There we go. Found what was strong against it.
The first rule of survival is to only think about oneself.
Okay. Yeah, it's something I'll have to push myself to do. Definitely, though, not on the days where I have work later on. Because with my work schedule, it's 3 13-hour days in a row. And just in between the shifts, I'm kind of dead. Just like Godra pointed out a little bit earlier, I should be asleep right now. But that doesn't always happen. Oh, it's been a while since they've given us a save. Might want to blow up the electrical one. Did I miss something? Now I'm looking for the master key, but did they say where I'm supposed to go for that? Monitoring room up ahead. I didn't see any other doors in here, though. Yeah, I guess it just means fight everything here.
Watch the enemy closely and react quickly.
Yeah, a lot of my days just tend to be me kind of like staring at the computer in between shifts. Just trying to relax, and by the time I'm actually able to fall asleep, it's typically like an hour or two that I end up getting.
Let's go.
Ooh, that was a big crit, 156. Definitely needed. Just finish this one off now.
The first rule of survival is to only think about oneself.
Alright, I feel like there's only one enemy that I have not fought yet. Or I didn't need to fight any enemy at all, and I'm just having a very dumb moment. And that's okay. Hopefully there will be a save.
Do not hesitate if you wish to live.
Oh. Without a shot, I think it's best we avoid combat right now. Which means I need to get out of here.
title is like.
Didn't I? Thought it was in the stream title. I know it wasn't in the go live notification. I think I'm gonna start putting it in there more.
Let's go! Don't take it too hard. You didn't stand a chance.
No, in my About Me section on Twitch, I made sure to put a link to the KDT website. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely make sure I've got, going forward, KDT in both the stream title and the go live notification. It's the guard, which is good against physical attacks. Yeah, that's all that was in here. What in the world kind of defense bot is that? It's a big red button, but they're not gonna let me touch it. Or I go fight that. Is there anything at the end of this all? Nope, forced fight. Let's go. Got it. That's what would be different. So I'll get the hashtag in there. Yo, what's up, Sparky? Before we go farther, I think I can edit. Let's do this.
Do not hesitate if you wish to live. Ready?
Alright, I'm thinking our lasers are going to be stronger against it.
Let's go!
Okay, that was some good damage. Oof, that hurt. I do not know how I'm going to survive that one. Dark Lion, appreciate the follow. Definitely don't want to do physical attacks. Try group attack.
Let's go!
Ooh.
Don't take it too hard. You didn't stand a chance.
Alright, we finally got a level up, and a med kit out of that. And it looks like we got the master key too. Yep, got that master key. Let's use the one healing kit that I got. Let's check this door down here though. Guess we can't open it after all. Okay, now we finally get a good save point, so now we don't have to redo all that. That makes me feel so much better now. Speed 7, okay. It's actually a good idea for me to spend my lunch break tonight.
Let me just confirm. You are the 100
It'll stop me from doing actual work.
Prototype, correct?
I don't really like that name.
Do you have another one?
Uh-oh.
We'll talk later. Let's go.
Momo! Daddy calls me Momo. I meant he called me Momo.
All right. Let's go, Momo.
Okay.
Alright, rescue half complete. So if she gets to fight with us, does that mean she has healing? Please tell me. Yes, she has healing. Oh, that's amazing. Let's save one more time. Because you can never save too much in games. Yo, I feel Xenosaga is a underappreciated classic. Still over there? Oh, he is still there. Glad he didn't move. KDT's been fantastic so far, Sparky. A lot of love in the community, a lot of tips. Too. Everybody's been super supportive and very helpful. You've been giving good advice. How you doing today, man? So does that mean I get to go through that other door now, the one that was locked earlier? Oh, still can't go that way. Went the right direction, okay. Yeah, those 10-hour shifts can be rough at times.
She's gone. Where'd she go?
I get a little envious of people that work like a normal 8 hours.
Are you a military Realian?
No, an ex-human.
Ex-human?
A cyborg. An ancient relic. I registered as an organ donor without giving it much thought, and they resurrected me after my death.
If you guys are hearing any loud spikes over the mic, that's me cracking my knuckles.
Yeah.
I do apologize.
The Species Preservation Act came about thanks to the mess that old law caused.
So I'm not going to say the company I work for, but they like to say that they deliver everything from A to Z. I work in one of their warehouses.
It's Ziggurat 8.
Ziggurat 8? You're a real human, but your name sounds more like a model number. I know. How about I call you Ziggy instead? Z-I-G-G-Y. It's short for Ziggurat.
Couldn't agree more with you, Cass.
Thanks, Dad!
I wanted to get you a real one if I could, but I just couldn't get one.
Oh no, it's great, Dad! He's so cute! Hey, Dad, what's his name? Did you give him one yet?
Nexus.
Oh, you used to drive for them?
That's just his model number, isn't it?
Yeah, I've heard a lot of stories about the drivers. I just know what goes on in the warehouses.
I know. How about Nex? It's short for Nexus 6. What do you think? Huh, Dad?
Yeah, that's a great name.
Oh, I can imagine.
Really? Come on, Nex.
I really could imagine about that.
Come on, boy.
Because you sneezed? How do you control that?
Do you think it sounds like a puppy's name?
Hmm? No. Call me whatever you want.
Okay, then Ziggy it
Like I'd
is.
say, if you feel the sneeze coming on, pull over and stop, but I feel like you get penalized for that too.
Well, looks like they're gone.
That door's still locked. Sounds like we can go back this way. Oh, okay. So I mean, at least they'll do that for you. Still, that's got to be a fun conversation to have and explain. That'd be a fun watch. I probably would have told my boss something similar too. I know back in the day I used to deliver pizza, and one of the things to the exact opposite of this, one of the things my boss would tell me, if he didn't get at least one complaint a night about how we were driving, we weren't going fast enough. But I think that's the pizza standard. Yeah, I don't blame you, Sparky. I don't like that type of concept either. Okay, so definitely still the wrong way. Yeah, overall, like, I get you're transporting a lot of cargo, that you have a lot of value, potentially some like high value items in there, and like there's insurance for you being on the road and whatnot, but sometimes excessive is excessive. And technology is not perfect, but it sounds like the drivers are relying way too heavily, going solely off what the computer's telling them. Son of a... Now it let me do it. I played Fall Guys just last night. Not on stream, though. It's something I was going to talk to a couple of my friends about downloading for us to play together. It's a lot of fun. How about you, Sparky?
Commander, the intruder is after the 100 series.
Really? Probably one of the government's dogs.
The intruder disappeared from our sensors near D Block. All units are currently patrolling the area.
Surround D Block. We'll fence them in from both sides.
Yes, sir.
Security drones again. Man, I wish I could be there for that one. If you guys are still playing by the time I take my lunch break, I'll definitely be watching. Yeah, the killer Roomba. That's definitely what it felt like. Alright. Let's get that. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the elm tree with the design up top kind of looks like it's got a face. Those are the eyes. Back to running away from the killer Roomba's drones. Oh, they're back. Oh, shit. Ah, they're catching up. They are intentionally trying to make this hard to see and walk through. That is a lot of mechs to try and get past right now.
Eggs units. This sure doesn't look like a simple resurgence of an armed group.
What should we do?
I don't know. We won't be able to stay here much longer.
Right? That's what happens when you try to build a space facility around a cathedral.
Are making their way over here. At this rate, this room will be filled with over
Not
100
efficient in the
soldiers in 8
slightest.
minutes.
Recon Realians are pretty handy. I guess rushing them is out of the question.
Even for you?
Not even a cyborg can take on 3 eggs units. I'd be shot to pieces.
What if the eggs units couldn't use their sensors?
Well, it would probably help. But why?
I can reduce their ability to some extent.
How?
Go Momo.
The Hilbert effect. Using inverted Hilbert wavelengths, I can create cross-interference that automatically shuts down the Eggs D SSS enemy sensor system. That should take out most of their external sensors.
The Hilbert effect?
It's an anti-gnosis materialization
Speaking of Gundams,
system.
are you into Gunpla at
Normally, it's
all?
spread out over a wide range via an
Like, do you like to build them?
installed on board a spacecraft. But I can create the effect by myself in small areas like this.
That might work. All right, go ahead.
Okay.
Oh man, you're missing out. It's
right, here
definitely still viable. I mean, they still make Gunplas, like a lot of them to this day. And if you have the opportunity, a little bit of the extra money, I would recommend buying like one of the small kits. I know they sell some at Targets.
The Hilbert effect.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
yeah.
this is our secret weapon against the Gnosis.
The collector sets for Legos, like, yeah. Okay, that's pretty cool. One of my friends built an built R2D2 out of the collector sets. I focus mostly on Gunplas. Like, my entire desk is surrounded by Gundams right now.
Hilbert waves! Somebody's using the Hilbert effect on us. My enemy sensor system has shut down. It's the 100 series. I can tell from the cross interference. Find her. She's close.
You mentioned cross interference. Do you feel the effects too?
I'm fine. I'm supposed to have a much higher capacity than them.
Rest a bit.
I'll have to post some photos somewhere sometime of all the Gundams I got. I'll see if I can get him to send some photos of his collections too.
My nano repair function's still operational.
Hey Nerdy, appreciate the lurk. Definitely helps. Alright, time for some more combat. Momo's staff that she's fighting with reminds me heavily of Cardcaptor Sakura, if you know what that is. Yeah, I bet. I'll have to send you some photos sometime. Gotta reconnect my phone to Discord, though. Oh, shoot. I'm definitely gonna keep going on with that one. He's damaging his own for them sleeping. Let's try the other one.
Let's go!
Mystic powers! Grant me a miracle!
See if the captain's immune. Yeah, looks like the captain was.
Mystic powers! Grant me a miracle!
Yeah, I mean, I've always wanted to get the sets, the Lego sets of the ships, like out of all the different Lego kits out there. It's just been, I agree with you, the Star Wars sets. The Star Wars sets. Those ships have always been like the most fascinating for me and the ones that I've really wanted to get, but I've been throwing my mind amongst my Gunpla instead.
Let's go!
Alright, that's one down.
Mystic powers! Grant me a miracle!
How is the that X-Wing game? I haven't played it. Is it any good? Expensive to play? Is it because of the miniatures? Or is there other stuff that you got to get for it too? Yeah. I mean, I got a 3D printer, so the miniatures would be something that I would end up making on my own.
Mystic powers! Grant me a miracle!
Oh my, that is expensive. But I mean, sometimes it's worth it. Okay, so you don't have to paint and they come ready to play. That's actually not bad. I guess that kind of like helps justify the price a little bit more. Having a healer definitely helps a lot more with combat.
Let's go.
All right, we got just the captain left.
Mystic powers. Grant me a miracle. Mystic powers. Grant me a miracle.
Oh, the rust buckets. Hey, that's a good name though. And that takes skill painting miniatures like that too. I can't even do like half the decals on most of my Gundams. I can't cut, like I haven't customized a single one for that reason.
Let's go.
Mystic powers. Grant me a miracle.
Warhammer is also something that I wanted to get into but never did. Most of my experience comes from playing Pathfinder.
Mystic powers. Grant me a miracle.
Let's go.
Okay, yeah, that is more to keep track of.
Mystic powers. Grant me a miracle.
Let's go.
Oculus Quest does sound better. I've never heard of the game Demio. So I'll have to take a look at that. Because I have, I think, the first Oculus Quest. Not the second one.
Mystic powers. Grant me a miracle.
Tabletop style is definitely up my alley. That was a big crit.
Mystic powers. Grant me a miracle.
This guy's got a lot of health.
Let's go.
I'll check it out sometime.
The first rule of survival is to only think about oneself.
All right, now that we're through that combat, hopefully we can get out of here now. Oh, thank you, save point. I'll restore her ether. Just top everybody off. Ether pack for her. Then we'll save. Yeah, definitely. I got you, man. Just 1 second, replying to a message off to the side. Okay. All right, let's continue on. Okay, so this is where it put us. Towards the beginning again. It's weird seeing fire in space. But I do like how this game combines like a lot of science-y and medieval-like stuff.
It's that body of yours that got you this far. Still, what a worthless bunch. I can't believe they couldn't stop a lone cyborg.
Ziggy, this is the guy.
Yeah, I know. Looks like I'm about to get some decent exercise. And this baby's quite pleased as well.
Momo, be careful. He's no ordinary enemy.
Ooh, strong first attack. Just gonna guard first turn. However, with him, we're gonna boost his defense. Do not use ether. Got it. Only use physical armor.
Let's go!
He's got a really high defense. This is not going to be an easy fight. I don't know why I pretended like I was going to do anything else with her. She is my dedicated healer at this point. Based on time, probably around the next save that I get, I'm going to have to go ahead and stop for the day. Just so that way I have time to take care of the dogs and get ready for work.
Let's go! Let's go!
Mystic powers! Grant me a miracle!
I definitely need to take full advantage of the boosts.
Mystic powers! Grant me a miracle!
Ooh, we're finally doing some damage to him. Some real damage. I used the ether on the wrong person. I am not very smart today.
Let's go!
That was not any more stronger than what his attacks are normally like.
Mystic powers! Grant me a miracle!
Take this!
It wouldn't let me attack. That was weird. Is that what the rune blade did? But I don't see any debuff on me.
Mystic powers! Grant me a miracle!
Hey, it's all good. This fight's been a little bit challenging anyways. So, getting sucked into combat, I feel.
Mystic powers! Grant me a miracle!
That tunnel vision we all get. Yeah, like, I still can't attack. I know what happened. That's exactly what happened. I should have known when I saw that he was standing next to her instead of slightly in front.
Mystic powers! Grant me a miracle!
You have to be in the front row to be able to do attacks. Back row is support only, which is why her attacks are always grayed out. Oh, I went so long before I realized that.
Let's go!
Mystic powers! Grant me a miracle!
Take this!
Mystic powers! Grant me a miracle!
Let's go!
Okay, so it's only the physical ones that are doing more damage now, so we have to stick to physical.
Mystic powers! Grant me a miracle! Mystic powers! Grant me a miracle!
So long combat. This guy's got a like high defense. Hey, we're getting there. We will. I mean, we're finally actually starting to do more damage than just on the final attack.
Mystic powers! Grant me a miracle!
Hell's breath.
Oh, that hit her too. That didn't do too much damage though.
Mystic powers! Grant me a miracle!
Let's go!
Okay, good crit that time. See, that's what got me last time, but I can't be pushing the back row because I'm standing in front of someone this time. I got you, dog. Oof.
Let's go.
We gotta be getting close by now.
Mystic powers! Grant me a miracle!
Rune blade.
Mystic powers! Grant me a miracle!
Rune blade. Yeah. Let's go.
Mystic powers! Grant me a miracle! Mystic powers! Grant me a miracle!
Critting.
Let's go.
Come on, let's get a good crit on here. I have heard of the modern rogue and I love him. Haven't watched a lot, but what I've seen of it was nice. Ooh, we're finally through that combat. That was a long fight.
What's wrong? Is that all you got?
That would be why he set those earlier. That's a lot of thermite. 80 pounds? Oof. What are they melting with it?
You ready?
Uh-huh.
One pursuit fighter! Hurry!
Blast of pure fire, right? Oh, okay. An entire Honda Civic. I got you. Nothing major, nothing big.
Thorough, isn't he?
Hurry up and put out the fire before the ammo ignites!
You're late.
That's a great way to start the episode. I mean, it definitely gets people like sucked into the episode before it's even right as it's starting.
Is something wrong?
No, it's nothing. Momo.
But sometimes that can be a
Find
little
the trade
misleading.
column and short jump us out of here. I want to get back on our return path once we shake off the pursuit.
Okay.
Always that again. It's never a good thing when you got to reset the injury counter.
Come on, everybody. Let's eat.
Let's eat. Shut down.
Well, not bad, huh?
Chief, it's delicious.
Yeah, this ain't bad at all.
Oh, come on. How can this girl's cooking be any good?
Why is he complaining if he's shoving his face?
Captain, you're stuffing your face.
Right?
Shut up. Don't disturb a man when he's eating. Water.
Sure.
You do quite a lot.
Really? This is pretty typical for me back home. I have my no-good brother to thank for that. He doesn't do a thing all day except sit around and read books.
Well, there's no one on this ship that has any of your skills.
That's a shame. I guess that's what happens when you have an entirely male crew.
You got that right. Normally, there's not even a hint of estrogen on this ship, so you can forget about having a good meal.
You can definitely tell this game was made during a different time.
We take turns.
Just based on the way the conversation's going between them.
There is one person on board who does nothing but eat.
What's that? Water.
Well, personally, I love cooking. I'm the main cook in our house.
Chief, can I have some water too?
Oh, sorry. I hadn't noticed.
Hadn't noticed.
Cleanup's the worst part.
What are we gonna do now?
If you get it when it's
Well, we
pretty quickly
certainly can't
afterwards,
leave
it's not that
Cosmos
bad.
to our own devices, can we?
Yeah, man,
She's
cooking is
functioning independently.
honestly very relaxing. It can be stressful depending on what you're trying to do, but overall, I just find it relaxing.
Time once we completed the startup experiment, turned her over to the second division.
You're starting to sound a lot like the captain. There's no use crying over spilled milk, you know. The first thing we need to do is to contact headquarters and ask for instructions.
So I guess we're stuck with these guys for a little longer.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, I got a little suspicious, so I checked this ship's registry. Did you know that these guys are with the Kukai Foundation? That place is bad news. I heard a rumor that it's just crawling with mutants.
Hey, that's kind of a racist comment. Listen.
What's wrong with mutants? We got
Sure,
an
it's a
entire movie
well-known
franchise
fact.
dedicated to them.
The Kukai Foundation was established by the Miltian government as a specialized military group. But they only held that status until the completion of the post-war proceedings.
They
Although,
fun to plan a meal. That gets back to what I said earlier. Like, I'm not good at planning ahead.
being run like any other
I tell
valid
myself
foundation
every single week that we're gonna
as a matter of fact,
make a meal plan, we're gonna budget it out for the week, we're gonna stick to that, and we're gonna cook it. And then we get to the grocery store and we just start grabbing stuff like on a whim, and then that's just what we happen to cook for the night. You know, we might plan a meal of pork chops, mashed potatoes, and green beans, and then we end up cooking like mac and cheese instead.
What's up?
Oh, I just dropped in to see if there was anything I could help out with.
Oh, thanks. We could use some help drying the dishes.
Sure thing.
Phew, that's everything.
Yep. Huh, what's this?
That's for the commander.
Come to think of it, he didn't join us for dinner.
However, after this work week is over,
And
I got a nice meal planned out for Sunday,
I'll just heat it up and take it to him.
which is almost exactly what I just said. Pork chops on the grill with some buffalo blue cheese sausages, side of potatoes, and green beans.
No, but where did...
Haven't decided how I'm going to do the potatoes yet. I was thinking of chopping them up into smaller bits, seasoning them, and then tossing them into the air fryer.
It'll probably take a few more hours. Oh, did you want to go down and talk to her? I'm sure she'd like that.
Oh, really?
How big of a fire did they make? Like, did they get more than just the car on fire with all that thermite? Because I can only imagine they did. Let's go find the commander. Yeah. I can imagine the car didn't hold up too well. I mean, thermite's what they use to repair the railroad lines too. Okay, new simulator. That's a nice thing that they built in the game back then, like a way to actually go back and I did not know they had a TV show either. Sounds dope. Now, something a little bit different about some of these older games too, that I like and hate at the same time, because I've just gotten used to other stuff. Like, I've gotten used to video games now, like, leading you hand and foot to the next location and then, like, the next path. This does not, which is very refreshing. Oh, we're not resting yet. Oh, they got a little butler for that. Surprised there wasn't a save spot in there. Let's check on the bridge. I eventually will run into either the save point or the commander that we're looking for to advance the story. Oh, definitely not here. Said it was on Disney Plus. I'll have to check it out. Oh, awesome. We found a save spot. Okay. So that's perfect. 12 episodes, that's not too bad. So, perfect timing. I definitely have to take a pause now so that way I can take care of some stuff around the house. Go ahead, head on to work. Only 21 minutes for each episode. That's actually really not bad at all. So let's see. Check something out here. Alright, I see another person in KDT non-affiliate. Definitely gonna go ahead and send the raid over to them. Pass it along, because you guys have been fantastic. Appreciate it, Cass. You've been awesome, man. Thank you for all the views this time. Really been awesome. Alright, let's go ahead, rate them, and spread the support. Again, thank you guys for the chat, the views, the follows. I really do appreciate the support. You guys have been awesome.
Hey, I appreciate the raid, Crumple.
Crumple, that's a good one.
Appreciate it very much. I wanna listen to this. Appreciate the KDT support.